I didn't. I didn't. The first demo I heard of Tro Severe was a song called "Make It Funky." Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and it was it blew our mind that that somebody was so dope at MCing, and we knew him. You know what I mean? Like his tape cassette spread like wildfire, and because he left New York, left Brooklyn to go, live, go out to Maryland, and I would actually take bus rides all the way to Maryland to do demos with Troy, and Troy was killing it with a group called TSU, tearing shit up, and there was also a graffiti crew that Mars SG had, and Troy took the moniker and ran with it as a group, and played a little bit of Troy. Troy, I found a demo. The little Tro Severe, Brooklyn's own Tro Severe.
Mr. Tro Severe, that nigga y'all should fit. Plus BDT, that's my twin rap. He holds the gap, 38 style, motor weapon. For those bitch ass niggas, that be half stepping. Sipping champagne, plus they be partying a lot. Those niggas out there just got. Do the cause to be true. Check your latest magazine and witness the proof. Since a youth, I didn't have too much. One of my first attempts in 87 and got touched. Now my busted smacking niggas fucking sick. Real G, all my niggas up dressed.
I don't know. Some of that.
Now we stick rapping, just to eat. So carry heat and don't get close to. Disrespect those niggas like you supposed to. Yo, I live by the gun, might even die by the gun. But just keep in mind, niggas, where the fuck I'm from. Many cats and cracking bolts, those are the ones we love to move. And watch me as I get all close up in your house. Duct tape, you gun in your mouth, jump over the couch, pull up the rug. Now show me some love. Money for a thug that just don't give a fuck. Now hear about my nigga BDT before you get fucked.
Did I do that joint?
That's a little, yeah, you did that joint. I had to produce that. That was a little smoke from Tro Severe. Tro came in and out, came back around, cut some demos with him. We also, Tro showed up on Forget About It with Busta Rhymes, and later down the road with the Lords of Brooklyn. But spin it back, bring it back to that All in the Family. So as the story goes, my first, getting together with Scotty Edge and Adam. Adam was my DJ at first, right? But he came from behind the turntables to pick up a mic himself and became an ill MC. Like Brooklyn, breeds thoroughbreds, MCs, and like at the time, there wasn't a lot of rap groups from our neck of the woods, that's for sure. And we definitely took it serious as an art, as MCing. Big shout out to Freshco and Miz. There's a lot of Brooklyn cats that you don't know about that were incredible artists and MCs, and we felt like we had to keep up with the best of them. And so our first record was a lot of Piss and Vinegar, because at the time Wu-Tang Clan, our brothers from over the Verrazano Bridge, was killing it. And the whole idea was the Lords of Brooklyn, as a graffiti crew, as a neighborhood crew, representing Bay Ridge, we had to come out strong. So I'm going to play you another joint, that Limelight. We had we had 3 songs on the demo. One was Saturday Night. One was, and this next one was called Under the Boardwalk. Play the original demo. This is the original demo version. This isn't the version that's on the album.
Recreate Coney Island. I've never heard this one either, Andrew. Sounds like it was recorded in my bathroom.
The Rumblers in the house.
I think that was Saturday.
You gonna sample it?
Yeah. The loneliest song. Okay.
I know you got big. Under the boardwalk.
Got the video got. No, not that one. The one, yeah, that one and the other one.
Yo,
Which one?
Where's the titty bar?
Where's Titty Bar, Jackson said.
I don't know where that one. I can't find that one yet.
We did a Doors cover.
Yo, that one was called Under the Boardwalk. That was another banger that we played at the Limelight and had cats tripping out because we did a little doo-wop in the background on that one and we brought it back to Coney Island. Shout out to Nems, Coney Island.
Oh,
you want to talk about those
he-
MCs? Nems right now to me is like bringing like Brooklyn to a whole new hardcore place. I think he's got something with Ill Bill. Shout out to Ill Bill. Shout out to all the fellas out there. Oh, there's Lord Drew up in there. All right. Yes. So the last part,
Troll, you remember Titty Bar.
the last part of the demo in the Limelight was this neighborhood anthem, and we had our friends get down on this one. Our brothers from the House of Pain. When long story short, and I'm not going to go into the whole backstory, everything, but we were street corner MCs that were working our way up. Shout out to Kevin Maxwell. We were pounding down the doors, different A&Rs, different record companies. Graffiti writing, Bay Ridge Boys. A lot of piss and vinegar, and we were shopping our shit. And Kevin Maxwell took a liking to us and introduced me to another white rap group that was about to blow up big and blow up hard. And part of me was like, man, like we were grinding. Big shout out to Carl from Videograph. Had another one of our songs called Bomb the System on Videograph 6, and it was really opening up doors for us. Henry Chalifant did our video. God bless. Big up to Henry. But when I met Danny Boy at Tommy Boy, he knew me from Spray Can Art, Henry Chalifant's book, and he was born in Brooklyn, and now we found a brother from Brooklyn, and we connected, and I went on the road with them, and from there I learned a lot, and they gave me my first real shot in the industry, and opened up doors. Big shout out to Everlast and DJ Lethal. And this next demo, when they heard it, they wanted to lend their support and drop a little bit of knowledge on it. This one's called Baseball Bats and Beers. And Dino Bots, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm bringing back all the artwork, by the way. There's Lordz of Brooklyn stores going up, the merch store. We're bringing back all the old BMT lines. We're bringing it all back. But here's an illustration by Dino Bots.
That's so fire.
I got all the gems in the
Because
closet.
that really looks like you guys.
Right? OG.
Yeah. Play. Yeah. So we're gonna be putting out a new record, Family Reunion. It's gonna come out in the next week or so, and it's gonna have all the demos from All in the Family, plus 12 new tracks from the Lords of Brooklyn right now and today. This was called Baseball Bats and Beers. It always starts out with a Saturday Night Fever tribute, John Travolta.
Cops trying to chase me. They wanna make me the beer drink up on drinking up on by the KC. Chase the train car killer. First blood, not filler. Quick on the step, begin to sense like a thriller. Fill up 40 out real quick. Thinking and think my big old back won't chip. Rat-a-tat-tat, crack the bat against your head. In my neighborhood, we shoot the one almost dead. I got no cat, cause that shit's kinda whack. I'm moving with beer, and I'm hot with a bat. Cops can't stand up, so I better reprimand them. Shoot me with a thumb, even though I got a bag and the church sound hopper. Swing on a copper. Give me that bat, yo, if you call me the knocker. Take that badge off and maybe we'll square off. I fight your fail and now I'm coming like a hero. The Lords of Brooklyn, a crew that's ready. Some just wanna switch it. It's kinda petty. 5-4 rolls up in a squad car. Only if he knew I brought him down with the mob, yo. He said his squad and clown like a queer. King got the baseball bats and the beer. Check it how I'm living. I got the funky ride, bro. Cooling with the Lord, well, you know I'm getting mine, no. Why no? Cause I'm like that. I get the six-pack attack with the Mickeys in the back. Just across the ledge in the rich man's a crew with the baseball bats and the real virus stew. Fuck, I'm cooking with the Lord's of Brooklyn. Just a good looking out in the air. Which one can the high? Cause I won the war. I'm hopping the war. Breaking the war. I roll up my blood and pass it. I'm knocking like acid, so don't even trip. I pop you in the left leg, crack you in slices. My man Cake said they drinking my prizes. Crack your head with the Louisville slugger. I'll stick you up and take you loose like a mugger. And yo, I'm sending crazy love to me mother. Cause my sound crazy, two back and mother. I got some money like the sister Sledge. Just ask my man that money on the edge.
Yo, little baseball bat. That was a neighborhood anthem. Before Saturday Night Fever, that was Baseball Bats and Beers. That would have been a big one. But we, back then we weren't putting out singles. There wasn't, there wasn't a way for us to put out records until. So we would walk around with our demo tapes. This is the first demo tape for all the collectors out there. This was Baseball Bats and Beers, the Lords of Brooklyn. Now, my man,
That's wild.
we were at SVA for a foundation here. Me, Dino Bots, SG, Mars, Scope, and I asked the boys to help me put this packaging together. And for people that know, this came in an actual train car, and you lifted the train car lid, and this demo was in it, and we were shopping it hard. And then we, like I said, we hooked up the House of Pain. And I went on tour with them, carrying it, being a roadie. And then I became a backup singer. Did the Soul Assassins tour. Big shout out to Cypress Hill, the Hooligans, Fatal, Diesel. We were out there touring, holding it down, big mugs. And then I came back home to Brooklyn and hooked up with someone named Mark Pearson, Sake One, big shout out. And then a lady, Amanda Shea Demi, right? Became the aunt we never had, and we got our record deal on American Records with Rick Rubin, and